Hello. All right. A few basic herbal terms. So, yes, this list could go on for days, and so we're not going to do that. I made a small chart for you, and that's what you have here. And then I'm going to give you some suggested things here, like, the Googles or some other search engine. Um, this is one of my favorite books, The Little Herb Encyclopedia, The Handbook of Nature's Remedies for a Healthier Life by Jack Richardson, ND, 3rd edition. So in the back, we've got, oh, that looks backwards. I don't know how to fix that, but it's the glossary of terms. And this glossary of terms in here is 6 pages long in small print. I refuse to reinvent the wheel. That's not what I want to do. So I'm just putting a few of the terms here in this PDF file for you. And if you are really interested, you can get Jack's book. Now, one of the things I love about Jack's book is it's alphabetical, so it's easy to find things. And he talks about the history. He gives you all of the different body functions. So what I mean is these terms here. Is it adaptogen, antibacterial, antiseptic, anti-tumor, right? He gives you all the terms, all the bodily actions it has for us. He does not tell you the energetics of the plant, whether or not it, or what taste it has. He does not give the dosages or how people usually take this herb historically or in modern times. But I do love reading the histories of, for example, when you have shepherd's purse or yarrow, he does talk about how, soldiers would use it to stop the bleeding. Or with bilberry, he would talk about scientific studies that were done on pilots trying to hit their targets and improve their night vision. So I like those kinds of stories. I love that aspect of the book. But I also like learning from Rosalie de la Forêt, for example, because she does give dosages and suggestions. And I think that's very helpful to know what kind of preparations and at what dosage. So anyway, that's one little suggestion there about that book. So what I got here is some nice, neat little boxes. So herbs don't fit into neat little boxes, but I put them in tiny little neat boxes here just to give you some idea of what we're talking about with herbal terms and their medicinal actions. So for example, we have an adaptogen, which increases our resistance to stress, our ability to handle stress when we think stressful thoughts or have what we call a stressful experience. So if we are taking an adaptogen herb, that would be, for example, something like ashwagandha or Withania somnifera. There are tons of adaptogen herbs, and one of those is actually nettle. So at ashwagandha, we take in smaller amounts than we would take nettle. And then all of these terms here, I am not going to read them to you, but I do want you to go through these and read through them yourselves, because these are really important when you want to understand which herb has which action and what would be some options for your people. So one of the other things we're going to look at as we get into the type of person and the energetics of the person and the herbs, we will want to know if it's adaptogen. We'll want to know for sure if it's bitter, sweet, and such. But we'll be able to list out, like, how many adaptogen herbs can I think of offhand, right? And then you maybe would list out 5 or so. And then you take a look at each of those energetics. Is it drying? Is it warming? Is it cooling? Is it moistening? And then you list those out, because this will help you match to the person that you're taking care of, whether it's an acute situation and you're following those energetics, or if it's a chronic situation and you're going to follow those energetics. So that's how I like to do it. One of the things that we will be talking about a lot in the first aid section is the vulnerary herbs. They assist in wound healing by protecting against infection and stimulating cell growth. So plantain and comfrey are typically excellent herbs to heal wounds faster with more effectiveness. So it's not like the cells are proliferating too quickly and doing it wrong and ineffectively. They're just getting the right tools they need from those herbs to heal faster and more efficiently and effectively. So many times with some of Dr. Christopher's remedies or just comfrey in itself, we can actually heal some of our wounds without any scarring at all. I think that's amazing and I love it. All right. So enjoy reading over your list of herbal terms and decide for yourselves if you want to get Jack's book or just use the Googles if you come across a term that you aren't aware of. But I listed out quite a few here that we'll be discussing throughout the program. All right, and the next time, see you soon.